Hello, travelers and monster catchers abound. I'm Stella Ferris, and you've crash landed on the Monster Catchers Journal podcast. The wind moves gently across the elevated platform across Sigils Outpost. Sigil begins hum, rovers dock quietly. In the courtyard garden, built between the landing docks and the training hall, several glyphs rest under crystalline lantern trees. That's when Zena noticed it, a flicker, not bright, faint. A small heart-shaped glyph hovers low near the fountain basin. Its body is smooth and glossy like polished rose quartz. Two thin antennae extend from the top of its head, tipped with dim orbs. But its glow. It's unstable. Flicker, dim, pulse, dim. One antenna is bent at a sharp angle, and there's a crack across the left side of its heart-shaped body. I approach slowly, voice soft. It's okay, we're not here to battle. The glyph flinches midair, wobbling like it might fall. Luna immediately signals for space. Everyone lower your emotional output. The courtyard quiets, even Ignazora stills, sapphire stripes dimming, respectively. The heart glyph's pulse steadies slightly. I scanned the glyph with my gun. Glyph name, Cordialith. Type, pulse/empathy. Title, the tender resonance. Known traits, sensitive to emotional fluctuations. Stores surrounding emotional energy in its core. Antenna regulate overflow. Current condition, core fracture, antenna damaged, emotional overload symptoms. It didn't lose a fight. It absorbed one. A junior catcher steps forward nervously. There was a dispute in Dock 3. Some recruits arguing about assigning placement. It got loud, too loud. Pulse-type glyphs are sensitive, but Cordialith is a stabilizer class. When emotional surges spike at Cross Sigils Outpost, it instinctively absorbs the overflow. The argument must have escalated. Cordialith took the emotional impact and cracked under the weight. Instead of a battle arena, this episode shifts the outpost lower healing greenhouse, built specifically for pulse and bloom types. Soft bioluminescent plants line the walls. Water flows in slow channels across white stone floors etched with sigils. Cordialith is gently lowered into a suspended cradle of woven-like thread. Its glow flickers again, a soft, strained thumb, like a tired heartbeat. I place a hand near, not touching the cracked surface. Immediately, a rush of feeling presses against my mind. Not fear, not anger, exhaustion. Cordialith doesn't know how to stop helping. It absorbs and absorbs and absorbs until there's nothing left for itself. Zena's voice breaks slightly. It doesn't know it's allowed to rest. Luna suggests structural repair for the cracked shell. But I shake my head. That's surface damage. The fracture began internally. Pulse-type glyphs are sustained by balance, emotional input. If all they ever absorb is chaos, they destabilize. The only way to heal Cordialith is to get back. I call every resident glyph and catcher to the greenhouse. No speeches, no theatrics, just quiet presence. One by one, they sit around Cordialith's cradle. They focus not on the intensity, not on drama, just steady emotions, gratitude, calm, trust, gentle joy. Ignazora lays its sapphire head against the stone. Myrna recoils quietly near the water channel. Zena closes her eyes and breathes slowly. The air becomes warm, balanced, stable. Cordialith's antenna twitch. The bent one trembles, then very slowly straightens. The crack in Cordialith's core begins glowing faintly, gold from the inside. Not sealing immediately, mending. Layer by layer, the heartbeat stabilizes. Thump, 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 soft, whole. Cordialith opens faint eye lines along its surface for the first time, glowing crescent of pale pink light. It floats slightly higher, not fully strong enough yet, but no longer breaking. In the days following, Cordialith remains at Cross Sigils Outpost. But something changes. Instead of absorbing every emotional spike, its antennae Now pulse outward first, like a warning. When tension rises in the docks, Cordialith emits a gentle, harmonic wave. It doesn't take the burden alone anymore. It reminds others to regulate themselves. True empathy is not the endless taking of pain. It is teaching others how to hold their own and how to let their emotions flow in a safe way. Night falls over Cross Sigils Outpost. Cordialith floats near the main sigil tower. It glows, and it's steady now. Soft rose light illuminating the platforms. Zena leans beside me. It almost broke trying to protect us. I nod. We won't let it do that again. Cordialith's antennas touch lightly, forming a small arc above its head. A slight, silent promise this time. The heart's cared to. The platforms are quiet at sunrise. Cordialith floats near the sigil tower. Glow steady and soft, no longer flickering. Its antenna pulses in slow rhythms, healthy but searching. I watch from the balcony above the dock, too. Journal open. There's something unsettling in Cordialith's pulse. Not pain, not instability, longing. And I write this down. Cordialith does not need protection anymore. It needs purpose. Pulse-type glyphs are not meant to remain unbound forever. They thrive when anchored to a single emotional frequency, a partner. And suddenly a memory surfaced. A young man standing awkwardly in the intake hall weeks ago, long green hair and blue eyes. Hand shoved into his jacket pocket, voice unsure. Age 19. Northern Ridge Colony is where he's from. He had come to Cross Sigils Outpost asking for a partner glyph, but when asked what type he wanted, he couldn't answer. I don't know what fits me, he had admitted quietly. I just don't want something that feels forced. He had left without choosing, not rejected, just uncertain. I hadn't forgotten. Pierce, per se, wasn't loud, wasn't ambitious in the flashy sense, but his emotional signature, steady, deep, guarded. The kind of person who feels strongly but doesn't always show it. The kind of person Cordialith would not have to constantly absorb chaos from. The kind who might actually listen and I know who you belong with, I whispered. Perse returns 3 days later, nervous again. Did I do something wrong? Zena laughed softly. No, you're not in trouble. They led him to the greenhouse. Cordialith floats at the center, rose gold glow reflecting off the water channels. Perse stops walking. It's beautiful. Cordialith's antennas twitch, pulse quickens slightly. I don't explain immediately. Instead, they ask Perse to sit, to breathe, to just exist. Silence fills the greenhouse. No dramatic music, no glowing theatrics, just presence. And slowly, Cordialith drifts closer, not absorbing, not scanning aggressively, just hovering near Perse's shoulder. Perse swallows. It feels warm. Cordialith's antenna leans toward him, one gentle brush of the air near his temple, and something happens. Not explosive, subtle. Synchronization. Perse's breath steadies. Cordialith's pulse matches it. Thump, thump, thump. Perfectly aligned. I watch carefully. Perse, why didn't you choose a partner before? He hesitates, then admits quietly. I was scared I'd overwhelm one. My emotions, they get heavy sometimes. Ah, that is it. He's not chaotic, he's intense. And he holds it so tightly it compresses. Cordialith glows brighter, not strained, relieved. It isn't taking from him, it's stabilizing with him. He doesn't spike wildly, he sinks inward, and Cordialith can help lift without breaking. Cordialith rotates slowly, hovering directly in front of Perse's chest. Its cracked gold seam glows faintly, a reminder of his own healing. Perse whispers, You don't have to carry everything either. The antennae curve forward, touch lightly against his collarbone. A soft harmonic tone fills the greenhouse. Bond confirmed, not forced, chosen. I write this down. Some hearts break from too much noise, some from too much silence. Today, two steady pulses found each other. Night at Cross Sigils Outpost looms, although you can't tell because, well, on Nibiru, the suns and moons are always out. Persei stands on the upper platform, overlooking the distant lights. Cordialith floats beside him, not dim, not flaring, steady. For the first time, Persei smiles without forcing it, and Cordialith's glow mirrors him perfectly. No overload, no fracture, no resonance. I didn't expect it to hurt. That's the part I wasn't prepared for. Cordialith hovered beside Persei in the upper platform tonight. Its rose gold glows steady against the dark sky of Nibiru. The twin suns, and the three moons reflected in the smooth surface like it was made of glass and starlight. It looked whole, and for the first time since we found it cracked in the courtyard, it didn't look like it needed me. I tell myself that's a good thing, but when you're the one who held something together while it was breaking, letting it go feels like losing stitches you sewed with your own hands. When I first saw Cordialith injured at Cross Sigils Outpost, I felt responsible, not because I caused the emotional surge, but because I should have noticed sooner. Pulse glyphs don't scream when they're overwhelmed, they dim, quietly, and I almost missed it. I won't make that mistake again. Persei stood beside it tonight with his hands resting on the rail. He doesn't talk much. He doesn't perform confidence. He doesn't try to impress anyone here, but Cordialith doesn't flicker around him. It doesn't strain. Its antennas don't twitch in warning. They sway gently like grass in steady wind. When I stepped closer, I felt it immediately. Their pulses were aligned. Not identical. Aligned. That's different. Alignment means two frequencies choosing to meet in the middle. Are you sure? Zena asked me earlier. She didn't mean about the paperwork. She meant emotionally. I nodded. Then I'm nodding now. But inside, I'm remembering the way Cordialith leaned into my hand when its core was cracked. The way its glow faltered every time tension rose in the outpost. The way it nearly shattered trying to protect everyone. It trusted me when it was fragile. Now I have to trust when it's strong. Persei approached me after sunset. He hesitated like he always does. I'll take care of it, he said quietly. Not defensively. Not like a promise thrown out to impress me. Just a statement. Grounded. I looked at Cordialith. Its antenna lifted slightly toward me, and for a brief second its glow brightened. Not like it was asking to stay, not like it was afraid, just acknowledging. It was leaving. It was expanding. That's what growth is, isn't it? Not loss, expansion. There's something I've learned about hearts. You can't keep them in sanctuaries forever. If you do, they don't break. But they don't live either. Cordialith was never meant to orbit me. It was meant to synchronize. And Persei needed something steady. Not powerful, not flashy, steady. Tonight I watched them walk toward Dock 3 together. Cordialith floating slightly ahead. Persei matching its pace. For the first time, Cordialith's glow wasn't scanning the entire outpost. It wasn't bracing for emotional spikes. It wasn't absorbing tension. It was focused, anchored, safe. And I felt something unexpected, pride. Not because I heard it, but because I let it go. Journal entry, private. Leadership is not about holding everything fragile close. It is about knowing when it is strong enough to be long elsewhere. The sigil tower hums softly tonight. Cross Sigils Outpost feels balanced, and in the quiet between heartbeats, I think I did the right thing. It wasn't a battle, it wasn't a crisis. No ancient Sothic pulse rising from beneath the delta. Just a decision, a good one. And those deserve celebration too. Are we seriously not acknowledging this? Zena said, hands on her hips, staring at me in the middle of Cross Sigils Outpost central platform. I blinked, acknowledging what? You just successfully placed a pulse class stabilizer with a handler who actually fits him. That's rare. We're celebrating. Luna folded her arms, but there was a small smile hiding at the corner of her mouth. Zena already ordered. Ordered what? I asked suspiciously. Astra lifted a small thermal carrier crate and grinned. Moonberry pizza. I gasped. From Silver Crater Oven? Astra nodded dramatically. Yes, the real one. Not the knockoff vendor near Dock 2. I immediately forgave any logistical concerns. We gathered on the upper balcony of Cross Sigils Outpost as the twin moons rose, pale violet and silver. The delivery rover had barely pulled away when Zena popped open the crate. The scent hit it instantly. Warm crust baked in lunar stone ovens, melted cream cheese, nebula blend, crushed moonberries baked into a sweet tart glaze that shimmered faintly under the lantern light. Astra handed me my first slice. Leader's privilege. It's not about privilege, Luna said dryly. It's about preventing emotional instability from hunger. We all know that was aimed at me. I took a bite, and I swear to the veil of eternity, it might have healed me more than Cordialith's greenhouse session healed him. Sweet, savory, warm, perfectly balanced. Cordialith still floated near Perse at the far end of the balcony, its glow reflecting off the pizza box foil. Steady, happy. Yes, happy. Pulse types don't smile. But the resonance shifts, and Cordialith's frequencies tonight was light, unburdened. Perse caught me watching. He raised his slice slightly in an awkward toast. I raised mine back. No speeches, just understanding. Astra sprawled across one of the cushioned benches. You know, she said, between bites, you're allowed to enjoy things that aren't emergencies. I enjoy things. I protested. Zena snorted. Name 3. Journal organization? Luna lifted an eyebrow. Sigil calibration? Astra leaned forward, and I hesitated. Cordialith drifted slightly closer to Perse. Perse laughed quietly at something it must have done. The sound was soft, genuine. I exhaled, this. Zena's expression softened. Yeah, she said, this. The moons stayed in their normal spot in the sky, along with the suns. Ignazura laid near Luna, sapphire body reflecting lunar light like cut crystal. Myrno coiled lazily around Astra's boots. The outpost felt whole. Not because everything was perfect, but because everyone was where they were supposed to be. Even Cordialith, especially Cordialith. At one point, Perse stood and approached us. He looked nervous again, but not uncertain. Thank you, he said. Not just for me, to all of us. For trusting me. I studied him carefully. Cordialith hovered at his shoulder. Its antenna curved gently forward, protective, but calm. I nodded. Take care of each other. He smiled slightly. We will. Later, after the last slice was gone and the thermal crate sat empty between us, Astra stretched dramatically. We should celebrate more often. Luna hummed in agreement. Zena nudged me lightly with her shoulder. See, the outpost didn't collapse. Not yet, I replied, but I was smiling. And Cordialith pulsed once, bright and warm as if echoing the feeling across the platform. Not absorbing, sharing. Journal entry. Tonight we celebrated a heart finding its place, and in doing so, we remembered that ours are allowed to rest too. The sigil tower hummed, the moons glowed, and Cross Sigils Outpost felt less like a command center and more like home. Even though it was a multi-business, not what everyone else thought it was.